let's say you guys talk about your pets are easy travelers, and so for them, most of the time, a trip in the car means it's someplace fun. Either they're just going to be, traveling with you as you go through drive-through, or you go to visit somebody, or maybe you're going to the dog park. But a lot of pets don't do very well because the trips to the vehicle usually meant a trip to the veterinarian or a trip to the groomer. Some places not as fun. So there are some really good anti-anxiety medications. There's as we've been talking about creating fear-free veterinary visits, and part of what happens with fear, anxiety and fear both lead to stress. And so there's been companies that have developed some really good natural chill pills, so to speak. And so you could ask your veterinarian for a recommendation, but they're names like Angstane, Solaquel, Zilkine, Composure Pro, and those work good for pets that have separation anxiety, or to introduce another pet into the household, or to take it to someplace stressful by the vet. But wow, can it make that car travel so much easier?
Well, here's my question though: if you're going to the vet, do you want your animal to be doped up when you get him to the vet?
This really doesn't dope them up. It's really funny. My wife takes a green tea extract to rev her up, and yet L-theanine, a green tea extract, really calms pets down. And there's another one I use that has tryptophan. You always think about that after Thanksgiving, after the turkey. And it has milk casein, and it also has L-theanine in it. So they're not. I tell you what it's like. Like when I'm on the road traveling and I get done with a long day, I look forward to having a glass of beer. It's just like Pavlov, I'm relaxed, I'm tired, I'm going to eat and have a glass of beer, or some other people might like a glass of wine. That's more what it's like.
Oh, okay.
That's more what it's like, because you've had a beer and it's just like, okay. And so you're not hyper alerting like those dogs do, when they're all of a sudden they're hearing everything. And then they stop and they sniff something, and they're constantly scouring around the floor. They're hyper alert to noise and stuff. So they're just chilled out.
Okay. Is there a way to behavior train them instead of using drugs, like so that they'll just be calm in the car?
There is, but it's been my experience over 36 years that most people aren't willing to do it.
Okay.
So it's just like thunderstorm phobias. Ideally you can desensitize a pet to thunderstorm phobias, and there's some great products out there that work, but most people aren't willing to do it.